Hi guys, and welcome to my Ginger Ninja YouTube channel. This video is going to be different than my others, where it's not just a video of one of my fights or some random training, but rather the first chapter of me processing and dealing with a new injury that will stop me from competing for likely the year of 2026. Since the end of 2024, I had a 12-month period of being extremely active, competing in both K1 kickboxing and traditional boxing. In the 12-month period, I racked up 6 fights, 5 victories and 1 no contest, even winning the WKO Open World Championships at the under 90 kilogram division. After fully healing, after a particularly gruesome victory in a fight I had in October 2025, where I dislocated my big toe in the first 20 seconds of round number 1 and had to fight on one leg, I managed to get the victory via unanimous decision, having to have it put back into place after the fight. I was then looking forward to another busy year competing in 2026. After having my sights set on a boxing fight in July and beginning to shake the ring rust off, a nightmare happened during a routine sparring session where I threw a left hook and heard a loud popping sound coming from my bicep muscle. 13 hours later in A&E, it was confirmed that I'd completely torn the bicep muscle off the bone and would need surgery in a few weeks' time, and having to wear a silly sling whilst waiting for the operation. Not only was it a huge disappointment knowing I would not be fighting this year, but like many people, my mental health massively suffers when I could not work out. I was determined to train around my bicep injury and will be making a video journal of my training that you can watch and keep track of. Today was lower body day. Not fully knowing what I would be able to train due to my limitations of wearing a sling, I decided to start with the safety bar squats. However, I hadn't put much thought into how I was going to get the plates onto the bar. I'm pretty sure I have a hernia now. I didn't put much weight on the bar today as I wanted to get used to the technique whilst wearing a sling to see what I could do. For those of you that are used to safety bar squatting, you will know that the bar naturally bends you forward, and having my arm in front of my body in the sling did not help at all. The first set was very uncomfortable and the bar was moving around all over my back. However, after getting the hang of the change in distribution of my weight and balance, sets 3 to 5 felt far more comfortable and I was able to get the hang of it. It is a huge relief as squatting is my favourite weight exercise and not being able to do that for the best part of the year would have been a nightmare for me. Even my dog, who was at this point watching me from outside, seemed happy. Then I moved to the garden, and whilst my pale ginger skin was trying not to get sunburnt, I started doing deadlifts with a dumbbell. These felt very comfortable, and I did 4 sets of 12 reps. Then I moved into kettlebell snatch and presses, obviously only using my one working arm. I did 3 sets of 10 with these. These are important as I don't want to lose my sport-specific explosion and power for combat sports. At this point I was very happy as my sling did not appear to be affecting my training. I just need to work on completely relaxing the left arm when doing the explosive movements post-surgery as I don't want to re-injure the bicep. Finally, I finished with kettlebell swings with the one good arm, 4 sets of 15 reps. I was very happy that I could at least do something today and instantly felt better within myself. I would encourage anyone with an injury that stops them from doing what they love to try and find ways to train around their injury. That's it for today. Please like and subscribe to see more of my post-injury journal videos.